Happy Tuesday. Today is day 2 of our very rare opportunity to get some free oils, and we're having a whole week of it this week at doTERRA. And I wanted to pop in and share with you a couple of my tips for keeping your tummies healthy and beating the bloat during the holidays. I know this time of year is like the time when all of the sweet treats come out, right? We want to eat the pie and drink the extra alcohol and do all the things, and then we end up feeling like we have a food baby and it's super duper uncomfortable. So these oils are really going to help support you today. And what's really awesome is you buy one and get 2 free, which is really, really cool. So if you are brand new to oils, you don't know what you're doing yet, but you know that this is an area of struggle for you from time to time, this just might be your day. So today only, when you buy Digestzen, which is the blend and the essential oil that started it all for me, you're going to get 2 rollers free. You're going to get Stronger and Tamer for free. Both of these are part of our kids collection, so they are diluted down and designed for children to use. I would recommend ages 2 and up. If you have anyone younger than 2, like an infant that you want to use this on, you could totally still use these. You're just going to apply a little bit of a coconut oil or olive oil or whatever kind of carrier oil you might have on hand before, and then you can roll these right on, so you can still use them with your infants as well. But also, I also use these, and I don't have kids, so that's okay too. All right, so Digestzen is our digestive blend. It's an amazing blend of a bunch of different essential oils that help to support the digestive system. So think anything from you're going too often, you're not going often enough, you have some burning going on, maybe you are sitting in the car too long and you don't feel so great, any kind of digestive upset, this is going to be your best friend, let me tell you. During the holidays, we tend to overeat, right? And I think that's just kind of a natural way of things, because there's usually this big, amazing spread, and we're going from party to party to party, and we have all of these different events that we're going to. So using essential oils and Digestzen specifically when we have that kind of bloat can be really helpful. So what I recommend you do is, if you know you're going to a party, take a drop of Digestzen and put it in a glass of water or a shot glass of water and take it before you go. That will help to kind of soothe your stomach and prepare it for digesting and for breaking some things down. Then while you're there, if you feel like your pants are feeling a little snug and you want to undo that top button, don't laugh. I know you're with me. I know you've been there. Do a drop or 2 in the palm of your hand and just apply it to your belly. You know, sneak away into the restroom really quick and just go ahead and do that. What you're going to want to do, and I'm going to demonstrate for you, is actually apply it in a clockwise motion along your tummy. The reason for that is that's the way that our digestive systems are made. So if you look at the anatomy of the human body, our internal organ system, the intestines go up and over and around, right? So when we massage clockwise, what we're doing is actually working with our body's natural rhythm and the natural direction of things to help facilitate the movement, yes, of waste and other materials through our digestive system. It's super important. I talk a lot about poop in a lot of my social media platforms, and it's totally okay. So if you're not here for it, then just stop listening and move on. But it's a really important part of life. And if you don't have a friend who cares about your poop, I want to be that friend for you because I do, and we talk about it a lot. Okay, so another really great use for Digestzen is actually for any kind of like lots of sinus pressure congestion. So you can actually just apply this along the sinus bones. It will literally help to digest, right? A lot of that mucus and the extra gunk that you might have going on up there. Also really good for emotions, right? So maybe you have some big news or some grief or something that's going on. You need to process or digest through it. I love using this one emotionally. You just put a little bit on the heart. You could pop some in your diffuser, or even just take a deep breath or sniff it straight out of the bottle. It's really helpful for that as well. So when you purchase this today, you're going to get these 2 rollers for free. I want to share with you very quickly, though, on why I'm so passionate about this particular essential oil. And side note, it's not my favorite scent at all. I actually don't really love the way that this one smells, but I use it because it works, for one. And I also have a negative association to it because this was the first essential oil that I ever experienced. And it was at a time in my life that was really, really dark. For those of you who don't know my story, I have a chronic stomach condition called gastroparesis, and it's not something I talk a whole lot about because at this point in time, I'm living mostly asymptomatically in my life. But when I was first introduced to essential oils, I was really, really sick. I was dealing with malnutrition, a whole bunch of emotional issues. I was down to like 80-something pounds. I was really very, very thin. And I had actually been working on setting up an appointment to be fit for a feeding tube when someone just came into my life through divine intervention and offered me a sample of Digestzen. And I'm going to say to you that that drop of oil changed my life. And I know, I don't, just hang on for a second. I know that sounds cheesy, and I know it sounds awful and like a really terrible sales tactic, but it's true. And I don't think essential oils are the only tool or the only thing that we can use to help our bodies. But what it did for me was it was a catalyst. So I found enough relief using this Digestzen topically on my tummy that I was able to then start processing through and start thinking about, holy moly, what are some other things I haven't unlocked yet? What are some other areas that I haven't even looked into on ways that I can care for my body and maybe even help myself to heal without having to use all these medications that are making me feel terrible or go get fit for a feeding tube or all these other things. So for me, this oil was like a gateway into this whole other world that I knew nothing about. And that's been 6 years ago now. So healing is definitely a journey, and I thought it was going to look like this, and it's definitely been more like this, but Digestzen has been a constant for me along the way, and I am eternally grateful for the woman who's brave enough to share this with me. So if you're wondering like why I keep talking about this stuff and why I keep doing this scary thing and like going live on all my social media platforms and doing all this stuff, it's because I have an obligation in a really beautiful way and in a way that I love to share this with people, because if I can help someone out there feel the way that I feel now, then I will have done my job. So that's it for the mushiness today. But basically, that's why I'm so passionate about this oil and oils in general. You're also going to get these 2 oils for free today. This is Stronger. This is our protective blend designed for kids. It has amazing oils in it, really great for the immune system. It also smells like Fruit Loops, so kids tend to really like it. I would just roll this up and down my kiddo's spine, or even on your spine if you're an adult, and along the soles of your feet as well, just for general immune support. I love the kids line because they also come with these really cool little silicone toppers that you can take on or off, and it has a little carabiner clip, so you can pop it onto your backpack or lunchbox or diaper bag or whatever, have it for easy access and easy use. You're also going to get Tamer for free today with your purchase of Digestzen. So Tamer is our kids digestive blend. You could totally use Digestzen on your kiddos as well. This one is just going to be a little gentler. So I love this one. It has spearmint and peppermint in there. There's some parsley. It smells amazing. I actually really like this one as like an energy pick-me-up, which is not what it's designed for, but it smells great. I also really love this as a natural lip plumper. So if I'm out and about and I don't have lip gloss or lipstick or something like that, I will actually just take a little bit on the back of my hand and give it a little kiss. And the mint in there will help to naturally sort of plump your lips and also to freshen your breath, which is really great. But this would be really good if you have a kiddo who struggles with any kind of like motion sickness, or maybe you are that mama who gets the, mommy, my tummy hurts on the way out the door to school in the morning. I, as a former kindergarten teacher, used to get that a lot, right? The kids would come into school and their tummies would hurt, and then we would start doing a fun activity and like magically now they're okay again, right? So that could be really empowering for your kiddos if they struggle with complaining about tummy upset, or maybe they do have some food sensitivities or some issues and they need a little bit extra support. What's so cool is that these are designed for kids. They smell great, and the kids can literally put them on themselves. You can totally empower your children to start learning about how to take care of their bodies now, and think of how much they will be able to avoid later on in life, because they will have already learned all the things at such a young age. You know, I wish in so many ways that I could go back and do it again, right? And start over when I was really little, so I had all of this information, but it's all part of the journey, and so I'm grateful for it anyway. All right, so again, just to recap, today you're gonna purchase Digestzen and get Tamer and Stronger for free. I'm gonna pop the link below here so you can make that purchase if it's something that you're interested in. If you'd like to learn more, you have some questions for me, I will be around all day today to answer them, so feel free to reach out to me. You can send me a DM or pop a comment here, send a carrier pigeon. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. You can also follow me over on Instagram if we're not friends there yet, at The Wholesome Nomad, or check out my website. Okay, that's it for me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will be popping in again tomorrow to share with you all the specials for day 3. Have a good one.